Ngozi was the first child in a family of 6 children. Her parents were poor farmers, but they worked so hard just to make sure she went to school. They saw her as the hope of the family. They believed that if she goes to school, she will get a good job and help the rest of her siblings. Ngozi was very beautiful, and she knows it. She never dated for love. She saw love as a luxury she couldn't afford. Her mind was always on how to support her family, and she would always tell herself, anyhow it is, either by hook or crook, I must make money. Whenever any man comes into her life, the first thing she checked was his pockets. If he wasn't rich, she won't stay. She always says to herself, I don't have time for poor men. Oh. It must be rich men, because I need the money. I don't care what I have to do. This money must be made. Ngozi started using her beauty as a business. She believed that following men and sleeping with them is the fastest way to make money. She will always say, I don't have time to be dressing up to anybody's office, so I cannot come and be doing secretary and be answering mama, sir, for anybody. I would rather use my beauty, my God-given beauty, to make money. Mama and Papa warned me that after school, I must provide money for the family and start taking care of my siblings. How am I supposed to do that in a short while if I don't use my body? And she dated all calibers of men. Tall, short, fat, slim, all races of life. As far as you have some cool cash to give, Ngozi is all yours. Ngozi's most treasured kind of men are married men. She believes they spend the most money. All she has to do is to give them her body and take care of them when they need it. One day, she met a man called Chief Obinna, a very wealthy Igbo businessman. He was already married to a woman named Esther and had 4 children. But that didn't stop Ngozi. She said to herself, this one is a big fish. I have arrived. You see this one? He is going nowhere because I will so lock him and get enough money from him. I don't care whatever the wife thinks or whoever she thinks she is. Chief Obinna will be mine very soon. Ngozi succeeded in seducing Chief Obinna and started dating him. At first, Chief Obinna had no intentions of taking the relationship further. All he wanted was a side chick for a short period of time that he would just sleep with, and that is all. But Ngozi has a different motive. She wasn't willing to let go of Chief Obinna anytime soon. She did everything possible to hold Obinna down with her body, her cooking skills, her beauty. She will say to him, listen, I am here for you. That woman is your wife. Me, I am your side chick. I am here to take care of you. Anytime you need me, just call me. I will be at your beck and call. Chief Obinna couldn't resist the juicy offers Ngozi had to give. And before you know it, Obinna started sleeping out, something he has never done before. He no longer gave his wife Esther attention. He prefers to sleep in Ngozi's apartment. He no longer brings enough money to take care of his kids. Ngozi didn't care whatever she was causing in his marriage. She will always say, whatever you want to do with your family, I don't care. My own is give me money. Whatever your wife thinks she is, I am times 10 of that thing. And Obinna listened. He maltreated his wife, Esther. He felt that Esther wasn't beautiful enough. Esther wasn't as good as Ngozi. Even his children, he would rather give the money to Ngozi than give it to his children. Ngozi knew all of these things, but she didn't care. All she wanted was money, and money she was there to get. She kept on sending money to her family in the village. Her poor father asked her over the phone one day, Ngozi, my daughter, you have been sending a whole lot of money of lately. How are you making this money? And Ngozi lied to her father that she worked in an oil and gas company in the city. And her father replied, good to know, my daughter. I am so happy for you. Please be careful. and make sure you don't hurt anybody. As far as you're making clean money, no problem." And immediately he said that, Ngozi's mother snapped in. "Papa Ngozi, what do you mean by she shouldn't hurt anybody as far as it is clean money? Anyhow my daughter wants to make money, I don't care oh, as far as money is coming into the house and we are eating well. After all, we've trained her in school now. Whatever she wants to do in the city, it is none of my business, as far as there is money." And the father responded, "Mama Ngozi, how can you say such a thing? How can you tell your daughter to do whatever she likes in the city? Don't you care about other people's feelings? Don't you care about how she makes the money?" And her mother responded, "I don't care oh, Papa Ngozi. My daughter is a beautiful girl. I'm even surprised that men are not flocking around her. How can she be working in an oil and gas company when she can use her body to make so much money? Papa Ngozi, did you see the beauty I gave birth to for you? If you know how beautiful our daughter is, you won't be saying that thing." Back in the city, the relationship between Chief Obinna and Ngozi continued and kept on waxing stronger. It was as if Ngozi has jammed a jackpot. She wasn't willing to leave him anytime soon or follow any other man. One day, Chief Obinna was having a conversation with Ngozi over the phone, and his wife Esther overheard them. Immediately, Chief Obinna dropped his phone. Esther sneaked in, took his phone and picked out Ngozi's number with the intention of begging her. Because ever since Obinna started dating Ngozi, he has been maltreating his family. Chief Obinna's wife wasn't ready for a fight. All she wanted was for Ngozi to encourage her husband to please take care of her and her children. That alone is okay for her, she said. Few days later, she summoned courage and called Ngozi. "Hello, please, I would like to see you." At first, Ngozi didn't know it was Chief Obinna's wife, and she agreed to meet the woman over the phone. Esther visited Ngozi at her apartment. Not to fight her, she came to talk to her woman to woman. Ngozi realized that she was Chief Obinna's wife, and she wasn't even ready for a peaceful conversation. All Esther came there to do was to beg Ngozi, and she said to her, "I know your name is Ngozi. I am not here to fight you. I just came to beg you to please talk to my husband on I and my children's behalf. I know that he is so into you right now. I am not against that, but my children are suffering. We are not eating well. My children are not going to school anymore because their father has refused to pay their school fees. Please, I'm a woman like you. I'm begging you, Ngozi, help me. Talk to Obinna for me. I know you have the key to his mind right now." Ngozi laughed at Esther. Look at this old cargo. Did I come to your house to collect your husband? Your husband saw me, all beautiful, looking sexy, and he liked me, asked me out, and I accepted. So what are you doing in my house? Look at this woman, oh. You think I will talk to your husband to help your nonsense children? Please leave my house. Your husband now belongs to me, for your information. If he likes, he should kill you people. I don't care. All I want is Obinna, and I will have him to myself alone. To hell with you and your children." Esther was heartbroken and at the same time embarrassed to think that she came to beg her husband's side chick for a peaceful conversation, and her husband's side chick is insulting her like this. And before she could respond to Ngozi, Ngozi snapped. "Get out of my house, useless woman. Look at you. You've been enjoying your husband for years. Only small time that I collected him for myself, you are coming here to talk to me. What happened to your children? Whatever wants to happen should happen. I don't care. And I will report you to your husband for having the audacity to come to me, to beg him for you. Are you stupid?" And she chased Esther out of the house. Esther left with so much pain in her heart. She cried, walked on the street helplessly. She knew she has lost her husband to a very small girl. She knew that the father of her children no longer cared for her children. She walked on the streets, and then rain started falling. She sat on the floor in the middle of the road, under the heavy rain, weeping in pain, anger, betrayal, rejection. She felt so helpless. She went back home and Obinna continued maltreating her. Ngozi's relationship with Obinna continued for 3 years. And then she said, why don't I marry this Chief Obinna? He has so much money. I think I should bring up that conversation. And within a short time, Chief Obinna asked her to marry him. At first, when Ngozi took Obinna to the village to see her parents were happy until Ngozi's father asked her, "My daughter, this man looks like someone that is married. I don't know why I feel so. Is he married?" And Ngozi responded, "Yes, Papa, but I don't care." Ngozi's father was against the marriage, but Ngozi's mother supported and encouraged her daughter. She said, after all, in African culture, a man is allowed to marry more than one wife. My daughter, carry your husband and go to his house. Don't worry about what your father is saying. It's like he likes poverty. Me, I don't care as far as he has money. After so much argument between Ngozi and her father, eventually, Ngozi married Chief Obinna. She moved into Chief Obinna's house as his second wife. Second wife? Ngozi wasn't ready to bear that title. She said she must be the one and only wife. And she did everything possible to frustrate Esther and her children in that house. She lied against them, locked the kitchen doors to ensure they have no taste of food. And Obinna didn't see anything wrong in that. A few months later, something shocking happened. Chief Obinna's first wife, Esther, packed her things and left with their 4 children. That day, Esther cried so much. She cried bitterly, and she told Ngozi with tears in her eyes, "Since you have chosen to destroy my home, you will never find peace in your own marriage." Ngozi ignored her. She felt Esther was just being jealous. She said, after all, I'm more beautiful and curvier than Esther. Obinna will never leave me. At first, Chief Obinna treated Ngozi like a queen. He continued taking care of her family. He even helped pay school fees for 3 of her siblings and sponsored 2 of them abroad. But 6 months into the marriage, everything changed. Chief Obinna started cheating. He no longer valued Ngozi's beauty. He brought different girls home. He no longer respected her. Worst of all, he began to beat her whenever they argued. Ngozi kept quiet and endured the abuse. She told herself it was all for her family. After all, he was still sending money to her parents and siblings, but deep down, she was broken. She lived in this painful marriage for 5 years until her 3 siblings graduated and 2 other siblings settled abroad. At that point, Ngozi saw no reason to stay with Chief Obinna anymore. What she wanted with him, she has gotten, and this man has been maltreating her. So, she packed her things and filed for a divorce. Later, she met a man named Emeka, a gentle and loving man who truly cared for her. For the first time, Ngozi fell in love. She said it was the first time she felt what it meant to be loved for who she truly was, not just for her beauty. Emeka married her and they started a new life together. But 6 years into the marriage, Ngozi still could not have a child. She tried everything possible: hospitals, herbal medicines, fasting and prayer. Nothing worked. Her in-laws started complaining. They told Emeka to marry another woman. They would say to him, "Emeka, this woman will not give you a child though. It's over 6 years now. I wonder what you are still doing with this log of wood." And before you know it, Emeka, her husband, who once loved her deeply, began to change. He started staying out late, having side chicks outside, coming home with different excuses. Dear viewers, what goes around indeed comes around. Ngozi was scared. She had never felt so helpless. She cried. Emeka started maltreating her without giving her food, without dropping money for her upkeep. She went to see different spiritualists, and every single one of them told her the same thing. They said to her, "You need to find the first wife of your ex-husband, Obinna, and beg for her forgiveness. And until she forgives you, your womb will remain closed." She then remembered Esther, Obinna's first wife. She also remembered all the harsh treatments she did and made Esther go through. She began searching for Esther everywhere. Meanwhile, Esther and her 4 kids somehow managed to relocate abroad. Chief Obinna tried to reach out to them, but she wasn't willing to listen to her ex-husband, not after everything Obinna made her and her children go through. Esther continued her search. She asked around, checked online, even visited her ex-husband's family house. The only thing she could find was an old picture of Esther from the day she left. For 2 months, she kept searching and searching. No one seemed to know where Esther had gone. Now, she is using every platform she can find to send out a message, hoping that Esther will come across it one day. And she will write, "Miss Esther, please, wherever you are, forgive me. I was a young girl trying to help my family. I never meant to hurt you. I was desperate. I now understand the pain I caused. Please, I'm begging you, free me. Let peace return to my life. Let God bless me too." Ngozi's story teaches that life is not just about personal gain. She thought taking another woman's husband was a blessing, but it brought her pain in the long run. While she kept trying to locate Esther, someone gave her an idea to write a public letter asking for forgiveness and to also visit churches to continue praying for peace. She finally met a pastor who helped her reach out to women who had gone through similar experiences. She started a support group for women who had either taken another woman's place or had been victims of it. Though Esther was never found, Ngozi became a changed person, and over time, she began to find peace in her heart. Before you know it, Emeka was ready to support her. She and her husband adopted a baby girl and started a new chapter in their life. And she used every given opportunity to talk to young girls. She would say to them, "Never be a reason for someone else's tears. Don't hurt anyone, especially married women. Do not be a reason for their marriage being broken. Find your own man and leave married men alone. It is not a good thing. I have experienced it and the outcome wasn't good." She kept on saying it to any young girl that cares to listen. And that was how Ngozi's story ended. Now, the moral of this story is this: never build your happiness on another person's tears. What you take by force or deception can never give you lasting peace. Use beauty with wisdom, not greed. And no matter how hard life gets, never hurt others to climb up. Let forgiveness be your first choice, not your last hope. Do not let desperation lead you to do things that will cost you a whole lot of pain in the future. Take life one step at a time. Be kind with your words. Have good character. Because indeed, what goes around surely comes around. What you sow is what you reap. You cannot eat your cake and have it. Thank you so much for listening to this story. This is why you must not date another woman's husband. Don't be a reason for another woman's tears. Kindly share this video, as you never can tell, you might be saving someone's marriage. My name is Onyi of Onyi Stories and Folktales, and please, if you haven't subscribed, kindly click on the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so when I post more life lesson filled stories like this, you'll be the first to get them. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, thank you so much for always coming back. I sincerely appreciate you. And please, if you haven't watched most of my videos, trust me when I say I have loads and loads of interesting stories that you will love. Take a popcorn, sit down, relax, sit on my channel. In fact, watch all of my videos and trust me, every story has its own lesson to learn from. Until I see you next time, bye.